Hey guys, Garden here today. Gonna be reacting to Docz. I play the unluckiest Nuzlocke ever. For context, I heard it's Nuzlocke where he tries to like beat Pokemon Platinum in under 10 hours. We'll see how it goes. I think 10 hours is probably a bit too much time. I think 8 hours is probably a good challenge. 10 hours is probably too much to be honest, but he's probably got it. But I don't know. We'll see because apparently he got really unlucky. We'll see. So, hey guys, my name is Guardian. Quick introduction. I beat Emerald Kaizo. I was a top Pokemon player as well. Uh, that's pretty much it. I was really good at Pokemon Showdown, top of the ladder, and I have beat some of the hardest Nuzlockes known to man. So hope you guys enjoy. As let's get right into the analysis.
Locker, it's always good to review the basics. I often find myself making very simple mistakes, and aside from being very unlucky, sometimes I'll rush into a battle without a solid team and I'll find myself in a lot of trouble. Today, the twist is that I have to beat the game in under 10 hours. This means that I'll have to cut down on the time I spend planning, and I'll be forced to come up with strategies on the fly. The other rules are the
So what's kind of funny is this kind of similar to like the Deathless Nuzlocke I did, cause usually I want to make them I want to do them quickly. I usually like do them within like a span of 2 days, and I just post a raw footage. Usually that's not crashed or like audio fucked onto YouTube. And that's literally what I do. So um, I think it's very similar to what I do like that because like usually it's probably like 12 hours at most of playing. So it's very similar. I might try to do this challenge myself to be spiteful, and we'll see.
standard
Depending
Nuzlocke
on how
rules
it goes.
listed on the screen now, so pause if you need some more time.
I think you guys
To
all
make
know
a
those
challenge
rules.
like this even remotely possible, I will be speeding up walking through routes, and I will be using rare candies. But
That's
other
fair.
than that, even if a run fails, there's still going to be a timer counting down. My Nuzlocke performance has to be perfect if I want to succeed, so can I do it? Let's find out. To give myself the best chance of success, I chose a statistical best starter in Chimchar. While
All right.
Chimchar does lack in defenses, it makes it up in pure offensive power.
I think Empoleon has like a close case for this game, mainly because like there's like certain fights where it's actually like really useful, but also choice. It can run through a bunch of other fights with like choice specs that like Infernape can't do. But Infernape can also like do a bunch of other shit that Empoleon can't do. And then Torterra is kind of just there. Like I feel like a lot of stuff that Torterra can do, you can do with other mons, unless you just didn't get a grass type. And you specifically need a grass type for like certain fights, like against like Wix Quagsire or something.
Compared to the other two starters, Chimchar was posed to be a massive threat. Yeah, not
Ay,
even a
ay.
single badge in, and I've lost my starter. At this point, I just decided to restart.
He lost Psyduck and Inferno. Dude, you can literally beat this whole gym of Geodude, like very easily. Like you just magnitude spam. Like there's no need to risk the Psyduck in the Monferno. You can just you can magnitude spam Geodude, and it literally like Geodude could be like fucking level 10 or something, and you'd still win.
Yeah, I just wasted
Yeah,
half an
there you
hour of
go.
my precious time, but trying to progress through Pokemon Platinum without a Chimchar would be incredibly risky.
You could get like like if you have like a shit Monferno of like low attack stats or like Ivies and shit like that, or bad nature or something like that, or if it just gets crit or something, then there's like no point in risking that. Like you might as well just fucking use the damn Geodude, right? Because the Geodude's guaranteed to win,
And sacrificing
basically.
half an hour to revive my starter
Unless you just get extremely lucky and only hit like magnitude ones the entire time or something.
is a fair trade. The second attempt started like any other. Nickname my starter, talk to mom, and learn how to catch Pokemon. It's this last point that's going to be quite different from a non-timed Nuzlocke. Normally, you can strategically delay and catch certain Pokemon to increase your chance.
Okay, I see a mistake here. Usually you want to get your Acuity Lakefront. I think it's like no, it's not. Is it Acuity? Wait, hold on. Which lake is it here? Where the lake that's near here, the lakefront of that, you can get. There's only Starlies and Bidoof, and the route between your home and Sandgem Town, there's only in daytime it's only Starly and Bidoof. So you're just playing daytime. You get those two encounters thanks to Dupe's Claws, and then in this route that he's
From a
in right
non-timed
here,
Nuzlocke.
it's Starly, Bidoof, and Shinx. So basically, you just Dupe Claws to get a guaranteed Shinx here after you catch those first two encounters. He
God,
probably should
this
have
is
done
called
that.
route planning. But choosing which Pokemon to delay and which Pokemon to catch is really time consuming, and time is not a luxury I have, so all I did was walk up to the route and catch whatever Pokemon I ran into first. I grabbed a Starly early on and a Bidoof on the next route. After reaching Jubilife City and getting the old fishing rod, I head back to Twinley.
Yeah, this is the more optimal place to get your Magikarp because the other place is like right beside Jubilife, the place you have to surf to get to Canalev. But the problem is like you can actually get an encounter there besides like the Magikarp like maybe like so like I guess this is more optimal.
Leave town and fish
But
up a
I'm not
potential
sure in terms of time
monster and
saving it will waste a few minutes.
Ravage Path up north gives me a Psyduck, a useful water Pokemon, and a Bidoof from 204 completes the Fire Water Grass trio. With
It's very
6
good.
Pokemon now in
Fire
my
Water
party,
Grass cores are
I'm
really
feeling
good,
mighty strong to take on a rival. A
especially
clean sweep
Nuzlocke.
of Chimchar. The next few Pokemon I catch are Shinx, Geodude, Machop, and a Zubat before I track down the first gym leader. Roar, let's be honest. Has anyone actually struggled in this fight? The
It's a joke. I was about to, yeah, I paused because I was like, wait a second, didn't you literally just wait to?
first two Pokemon were straight up massacred by Monferno, and learning from my mistakes last attempt, I sent him a chop to crit the Cranidos, 47 minutes in, and I've already secured the first.
It's just dude, honestly.
On the way to Floroma Town, we catch our first glimpse of Team Galactus, the nuisance that will be plaguing us for the majority of the run. After helping Dawn, we dash into the Valley
What
Windward
is
to
it?
catch a Weasel
Weasel,
and
that's
the first
nice. You can
Galactus.
so Weasel is very so what's funny about Weasel is it evolves and it gets crunch at exactly level 26. So you can literally just crunch spam. Hold on. Let me pull it up real quick. Let's so learn set Gen 4. Yeah, it gets yeah, I was right. Yeah, so it literally evolves at level 26. Yeah, I was right. So yeah, so evolves at level 26 and learns crunch on evolution. So what you can just do is you can literally just crunch spam against Fantina because like Fantina could be a tough fight if you don't prepare for it. Like so just get so getting the Buizel there is very big because then you can just crunch spam and win the entire fight just like that.
Galactus Commander Marsbar. She's known for her speedy Purugly, but Machop is simply built different. We're on a good pace for the Nuzlocke. We're only about an hour into the run, and we have plenty of great Pokemon to face Gardenia. Before we enter the fight, please like and subscribe. I have a ton of new challenging Pokemon content on the way.
If I do my own version of this run, I'll probably pick Piplup. Like when I did my Deathless Platinum run, between Chimchar and Piplup, I just picked Piplup because my friend's favorite Pokemon is Piplup, and that was like that's basically what decided the tiebreaker. And I named it Gee because we call him Vinny Gee. Uh, Shouts to Vinny Gee, great guy. And Water Steel is just such a great typing. Like I gotta have it.
Inclement Emerald, and some other niche ROM hacks, so stay tuned. Gardenia is
It literally like Water Steel literally just walls out like certain like Pokemon like certain
a
fights. It's
master of
just
the
like so
grass type,
nice.
but the
Crash Awake's Floatzel, for example, and he literally also just like sweeps Byron with Surf, like Spec
the Bulk
Surf.
Golbat, and a Staraptor
There's a
on my
lot of
side,
Pokemon that
none
can
of our
sleep,
Pokemon
sweep
can stand a
Byron though.
chance. 2 badges down, and not even 30 minutes have passed. Now that I have 2 badges, apparently we're qualified to break and enter private property and beat up some people with my rabbit animals. Here we have an
Do
encounter with
something
the
to
second Galactus
Skuntank.
Commander Jupiter. Zubat wasn't too much of a problem, and the Skuntank hit big with Night Slash, but ultimately, Machop can take the
Yeah,
hits pretty
fighting
well and
resist.
revenge kill the
That's
Skuntank.
nice. Yeah,
With the level cap now at 26,
that's
I
kind of
can
what's nice
evolve
about
my
having
couple
like Monferno or like Machop in that fight. For instance, it's just that resist Night
more
Slash.
Pokemon. First is my
It's really
Magikarp
nice. So
into
it's like
Gyarados,
even if it does crit, it
Golbat
just
into
the
Crobat,
resist just
and
cancels out
Shinx into
the crit.
Luxio. I make sure to grab the bicycle and go underneath the bridge to catch a few more encounters. Here we get a Gligar, and in Wayward Cave we get the masterpiece of this run,
Gibble,
Bronzor.
he baited me. Fucking, he's a masterpiece, and I thought I thought it was Gibble. Oh my god, he actually just baited me right there.
That's fine, because with so many offensive Pokemon on our team, we could use a defensive staple in Bronzor. With our team full of high quality
The
Pokemon,
Bronzor is extremely good if it has Levitate.
I kinda get distracted from our goal of a perfect Nuzlocke, and while speeding up to the next area, I run into a battle
Oh
with a
shit,
Signature
switch
with
out
a
the
pouchy
Staravia.
Lucent
That thing
Chin.
has like, dude, that thing
Objectively,
has
these
Spark.
Pokemon aren't great, but their levels
Whoa,
are
whoa, 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 whoa! Don't tell me this. Does he actually Staravia here? There's no fucking
really
shot.
high, and with the speed up being so fast, I didn't notice that the Chimchar crit and Ember can knock
Oh
out
my
Staravia.
god. Just go to Luxio there, dude. Get the Intimidate off or something. Like,
Well, that's a Platinum Nuzlocke staple
ay,
out of
ay.
10. I'm sure a majority of you guys have a default flyer, and, well, Staraptor was mine, so now I gotta find another one.
Wow, wow,
As I'm
wow.
working through the routes to get all the items, I run into this hiker with its signature rock-type Pokemon.
Oh,
I
it
Mach
has
Punch to kill the first
self-destruct.
2 Geodudes, but since Mach Punch takes 2 hits to down the Geodudes, the last one decides to go for a kamikaze play and self-destructs Monferno.
it's especially dangerous Gen 4 and like under, dude, because the self-destruct and explosion moves have your opponent's defense, so actually their base power is doubled
That's a
technically.
second platinum staple
Well,
for
not
me.
actually technically double, but you get
At
the
this
point.
point, it's too late to restart, and
Because the way the damage calculation formula works,
I
whatever.
promise that this was just a moment of weakness, and it will happen again.
Oh,
In
dude,
Mount Coronet, we have our
he lost to Monferno before the fights where the Monferno just absolutely destroys.
first encounter with Cyrus, which we just brush him off because we just don't.
Oh, so another fun fact about Empoleon, it's really good against. I'm not gonna say her names. Uh, her Frostlass, the walls
Need
out
that
of
kind of
Frostlass.
negativity in
Yeah,
our
you guys know that.
lives. On 209, we pick up a
Very
Bronzor
good
that'll eventually
encounter.
turn into a
Can get
Glade to
Glade,
replace
yeah.
the
Yeah, Glade's probably good here because he lost his fighting types.
fighting type slot. I meet Mom in Hearthome City Contest Hall, where she brags about being the
Gardevoir is
contest hall
better
champion
though.
in her past.
Gardevoir is better by a decent margin, and I would recommend using Gardevoir. If you can. It's just faster. Special attackers are just better, and you can just hit hard step psychics.
Guys, off topic, but if you don't live with your parents, then pause the video now and give your mom a call, okay? You guys might not realize it, but if you live away from your parents, your mom probably misses you very much. So pause the video and give her a call and just let her know that you're thinking. I noticed that I don't have any dark or Bronzor to be my. Fiantina basically gave us the gym badge, Ghost Immunity. With a team so diverse and
Oh,
well
yeah,
suited,
the container.
Fiantina
Gyarados can just bite through.
basically gave us the gym badge.
I'm sorry I
As we're
didn't use
coming
the
out of
crunch
the
strat
gym
I
fight,
mentioned.
Barry challenges us to a rival battle, but we didn't struggle at all, so we're gonna disrespect him a little bit by skipping this fight. A bit after the 2 hour mark, I got a little distracted talking with my Twitch chat, and I didn't pay full
This
attention to
has
the
Aqua
support
Jet. No,
team.
no, 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 no. Ah, oh, no. He's gonna get
The
Aqua Jet. Oh,
Weasel that was just sent
code.
out crushed my Graveler with a
No.
brain boosted stab Aqua Jet. To be fair, I was talking about my vacation cruise in Europe, which I
Motherfucker.
was supposed to fly out in less than 10
Oh, you should
hours,
always watch out for potential priority,
so I was
man.
really excited about it on stream.
Oh my god, that's like one of the hidden rules about nuzlocking that you should keep in your mind is that you should always watch out for
So
priority.
this one's not really my fault, okay? But still.
Dude, that fight's actually like a run killer. Like, if you fight the double battle, it's actually like a run killer if you're like
2 hours
inexperienced
in,
player.
and that's 3 Pokemon dead. Eventually, and without losing any more Pokemon, I dash into Veilstone to challenge the fourth
If you're an inexperienced player and you somehow make it past Fantina, that fight can fuck you if you do the double
gym.
battle.
The gym trainers were nothing.
I always
I
do
have
the
a
double
psychic
battle
type.
just for like like chivalry. Like I want to fight them at their best. Like yeah,
Bronzor on
bring
my
it
team,
on.
as well as a monster Crobat. I also caught an Abra and Ghastly a couple routes back, so
Alien's
this
not
fight
that hard.
should go pretty smoothly. Maylene began by setting out a Meditite, so I decided to counter her with my Haunter. Shadow Punch dropped the foe to yellow as it retaliated with a Rock Tomb to lower my speed.
You can actually
However,
wall out her Lucario with Gyarados from what I remember. Pokemon Platinum. Yeah, yeah, you wall her out with it. Yeah,
since Haunter is so
it's Rim
overwhelmingly
Punch, Force Palm, Metal Claw, Bone Rush, easy.
fast, even at -1, we can still outspeed and knock him out with another Shadow Punch. The following Machoke wants to hit back with a stronger Rock
Is
Tomb,
bulk
so
up
I
Drain
swap in my
Punch
slower but
in
much
BDSP
bulkier
though?
Bronzor. Machoke Karate Chops and he lands another Karate Chop. I land an extra
Don't get
sensory,
crit,
but
bruh.
his third Karate Chop crits and takes out Bronzor.
Oh my god. Player on the damn grip. Dude, can't you just switch to Crobat and kill with Wing Attack? Like, I don't get what the point of risking a crit is there, man. Like,
Kinda unlucky with the crits and misses, okay?
it's
Thankfully,
unlucky, my guy. You can just switch to Crobat. You don't need to take the risks. My god. Like, playing Pokemon, you just, like, when you're Nuzlocking, just keep risks to a minimum. Like, I think that's like a thing that like all pro Nuzlockers know. I think by now, like you just gotta keep risk to a minimum because the more risk you take, the more risks will happen to you. That's just how it works. That's how probability works.
Crobat can come
You
in and
can't just
revenge kill,
let that happen
and
to you.
wing attacks from Crobat 1v1s a Lucario and defeats Maylene, earning us the fourth
I
battle.
actually learned that lesson before from poker, not instead of Nuzlocking, because I played poker before I started Nuzlocke. Fun
After
fact.
that battle, I head to the Pokemon Center to put away our fourth loss in Bronzor, then venture
Jesus
out to the
Christ, man.
department store to buy some goodies. I also evolve on my new Pokemon since the level cap increased, and I
Pro Nuzlocker, by the way. This guy's a pro
head
Nuzlocker,
to
by
the
the way.
west of Veilstone to retrieve Dawn's Pokedex. Looker tells us to scram as he
I think it's
continues
just like you can make so many mistakes if you're just like playing
to
rushed,
investigate,
but like I don't think he should
so
play this rushed. Like he's just like he's losing Mons because he doesn't want to waste like 10 extra seconds or
I
something.
book it south in the next city. There really isn't much to do here since Team Galactic haven't reached Pastoria. I make for the gym, but Barry stops me just as I'm about to enter. Thankfully, though, his team doesn't change much between now and the last time, so we can still beat him just as easily.
He's much
Crasher
stronger in the
Wake
next
only has
fight
3
in
Pokemon, and our
on
main
the
damage
bridge.
dealer is going to be Luxray. I sent it out against Gyarados to cross-intimidate,
Oko
and
that
he was
shit.
able to get off a waterfall, but Sparks from Luxray can still one-shot.
Yeah.
Quagsire comes out
Quasar
wanting
comes
to use an
in. Use your
Earthquake,
grass
so I
move
switch
here.
into Roselia for a Giga Drain to heal back the damage from the
Yeah, he
Quick.
should hold on. Crash through Wake. So I believe how the fight this fight works is yeah. So what you should do against
The switch in.
so what you should do against Wake here is you should bait him to using a water move. So basically, uh, how do you bait a water move? I don't know. I don't know. I guess you could just take the mud shot. The problem with taking mud shot is it does have like that chance to lower your what was it again? What's your speed? Yeah, I think it's speed. Mud bomb
Technically
is
was
what
a
lowers
float
accuracy.
I
Yeah,
wanted to use Luxray to kill, but
no,
I
it's
knew I
fine then.
couldn't take a straight Ice Fang.
So you gotta switch to ooh, okay.
I
This is
swapped
where
in
having an Empoleon would be really nice because Empoleon just walls out this thing. I think it has like what Rain Dance, Brine, Ice Fang Crunch, I believe is the moveset. No, it's not Rain Dance. It's Aqua Jet. My
the
bad. It's
Gyarados to
Aqua
get an
Jet.
Intimidate and get frozen on the switch in. Luxray swaps in for a second Intimidate, and
That's
we end up
unlucky.
coming out on top when Spark crits the Floatzel, defeating Wake at the 3-hour mark. As we exit the building, we hear rumors about a bomb. Into the lake, where it's Special Town, where a man comes up to this guy. I started
Uh,
with Gyarados to me,
Cyrus fight.
and second of all, he has the audacity to engage me in a battle. I started with Gyarados to intimidate his
Yeah, Ice
Sneasel, but
Punch frozen
immediately get frozen on the
ASAP.
first Ice
Wow.
Punch. I swap into Luxray to at least reduce the damage on switch in, then I hit off 2 Sparks to wave off the Sneasel. His Golbat is much
Yeah,
faster,
having
but hits
Electric
the
type
poke.
for this fight is really fucking nice because you can just Oko that shit. Like Cyrus uses a lot of
To
birds.
badly poison Luxray.
The only
Despite
problem is that
losing
Luxray is so fucking slow. Like Luxray is so slow.
Golbat on 1 HP, but at least we get the paralysis to slow down the Golbat, so a second round of Sparks finishes the Golbat comfortably.
You gotta switch
While
out
I
for
couldn't
this
use
Murkrow,
Luxray
I
anymore,
think.
I still had the rest of my team to
Yeah.
rely on, so Flies from Crobat defeated Cyrus's final Pokemon. Time to head to the 6th gym. I fly back to Jubilife and head west to serve the Canalake, but before we can do anything, we're challenged by Barry, and this time his team is actually worth mentioning. He starts off with an Intimidate Staraptor, a scary prospect, but when matched up against my Intimidate Luxray, it stood no chance. Rapidash is sent in, and I want to keep Luxray healthy,
Use
so I swap into
Gyarados here,
Gyarados to
yeah.
intimidate the Rapidash and crush it with an Aqua Tail. The next Heracross wasn't too scary either, since I can easily pivot to Crobat to kill it with a Fly. Finally, the Empoleon comes out. I kept Luxray healthy to exactly counter his starter, but unfortunately, Bubble Beam just did a little bit too much damage on the switch in, so I gotta use another Pokemon to cover. Gastrodon's Mud Bomb does a bit more than half the
I guess you
Empoleon,
could.
and it was just able
I guess okay.
to live a critical Bubble Beam, so Gastrodon pulled through to
Imagine
retaliate
Mudbomb
and
missed
kill the
there.
Empoleon.
Yeah.
Gastrodon
If he was feeling risky and if he risked the crit, he actually could have sparked. I mean, he could have yeah. So he could have like charged and then sparked. Wait, no, would he have been outsped? If he was outsped, then
also
okay,
baits
who
Giga
knows?
Drain from Rose Raid, so I can make the
But
easy
I don't know.
swap
That
back
I
into
wouldn't recommend that play though, because like it's too risky.
Crobat, and Fly makes
But if you're
breakfast
feeling
off the
risky,
Rose Raid.
there you go. Now you know
On
what to do
Iron
in that
Island,
situation.
the side quest with Riley is completely optional since he just hands you the Strength TM. I don't need to do the side challenge, but I
Is he doing it
decided
to get the
go through
Ryolu?
with it because Riley rewards us with something incredible at the end. He'll
Yeah,
give
the
you a
Ryolu.
Riolu head, which will eventually turn into a
Did you
powerful
just say Riole? Oh my god. So okay, so Ryolu. What's so good about it is it's a guaranteed encounter as long as you just go through those double battles. If you go through those double battles and you like get the Ryolu, get the and get the Togekiss, that's guaranteed from Cynthia, then literally you can sweep Cynthia herself with it, and that's what I did in my Deathless run. I thought the Lucario was worth it because it was like it's really strong in a lot of fights. Having shield type is really nice. It hits hard, really fast. Learns lots of moves, and then sweeps Cynthia.
Lucario. With the new addition added to our roster, we're finally ready to give Byron some hell. Unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, We didn't need to,
Do you
since
get the choice
Gastrodon
specs?
single-handedly swept Byron.
Dude, he could have
I
just choice specs surfed
I know,
his way to
kinda
victory here.
underwhelming, but whatever. But hey, look at the time. Literally, we're halfway through the game and only 4 hours in, so maybe I'll be able to save 2 hours. This is time before my
Yeah, believe it or not, like when you beat the sixth gym leader, in most games that's usually around like the halfway point because of like all the fucking plot that's like that's just like what's the word? That's squished in between between this point of the story and the end.
flight that I can
Um,
use to jerk off. So we learned that
whoa, wait, what?
a
Okay,
bomb is gone,
all right.
and
This
we're
man's
instructed to
sus.
check on the Great Lakes.
This man is
No,
sus.
not these Great Lakes for my non-Canadian viewers.
I'll be honest. I only knew about Lake Huron and Lake Ontario. I forgot about Erie, even though I like wrote a paper about it when I was in like third grade. Yes, third grade. It was just like a one-page paper. Okay.
These Great Lakes. From the
Superior.
Great
Oh
Lakes.
yeah.
No,
Okay. I never would have guessed Michigan though.
not these Great Lakes for my non-Canadian viewers. These Great Lakes. Lake Valor was dead.
Okay.
These
This dude.
Lakes for my non-Canadian viewers. These
This looks so ass. This looks so dude. I can't believe. But I do. BDSP was
Great
not a good
Lakes.
game, dude.
Lake Valor was decimated. The water was all dried up, and the Magikarps are flopping around lifelessly. I peek into the cave and spot a shady figure Saturn. He challenges me
He ran into the optional fight. He's wasting time. That's a time waste.
for
Okay.
battle,
Anyways.
but piece of cake. Saturn goes down. I fly back home to check on my mom, and I head over
Verity.
to Lake Verity. Here, I can see a bunch of grunts and Marsbar tormenting Dawn. After pummeling through
Wow. He didn't nickname his Mons. Fake Nuzlocke. Fake
the bad
Nuzlocke.
guys for her, Professor Rowan informs us to check on Verity. And after trekking through Mount Coronet and reaching the snow routes of 216 and 217, something a little bit horrible happens. I run into this Curlier trainer, and playing on speed up, I unfortunately did not notice that the Lucario was hurt, and I lose him to the Hail Chip.
Oh my god, dude. Heal up your damn mons. Dude, my friend, he's playing like a randomized Soul Link. One time I saw his Gyarados was weak, and I was like, dude, heal your Gyarados. He's like, oh, I don't need to heal my Gyarados. I could just use this other mon and put him in the lead. And then the mon in the lead nearly died, and he's like, oh shit, might get switching his Gyarados. Oh wait, but Gyarados is weak. And I was like, bro, there's no fucking way. And he lost like 3 mons from that fight, nearly wiped.
I know
I literally told him, heal the Gyarados. It takes like 5 seconds at most. Just do it. And he was like, no. He was like, no. Fuck you. I'm not doing it.
I know I should have been paying attention. After all, nearly all the deaths so far happened because I wasn't paying attention. But I promise you for sure, I will not lose another Pokemon like this. We need to have the 7th badge
Keyword is like this.
before we can start climbing rocks, so we're off to face Candace first. She starts with a Sneasel to slash my pre-poison Machoke, but a Guts boost and
Guts,
Stab
yeah.
boost, 4 times super effective Revenge, eviscerates her
That's
Sneasel.
strong.
She decides to send in Frostlass first before the Abomasnow, which means no Snow Cloak for her, and Magnezone can Magnet Bomb twice for the kill. Pillow Swine wants to hit off an Earthquake into Magnezone, so I pivot into Gastro to tank the EQ.
Honestly, that's kind of interesting. Like, if you have Medicham out, I think you can actually bait the Frostlass first and don't have to worry about Snowcloak.
EQ puts Gastro at 2 HP before
If you bring something that's like weak to ghost moves and they,
Finally, the
yeah.
Abomasnow comes out. Woodhammer deals
Oh,
massive
you
damage
could have died to crit. Oh my god, and he risked the miss as well on high jump kick.
But a high jump kick lands, fainting the Abomasnow to earn us a 7th badge. If you're wondering why
Doxy, you're playing pretty risky, man. My, dude, you don't even need to fight anyone in this gym. You don't. Look up Pokemon Platinum Speedrun and look at how they navigate through this gym and thank me later. You don't have to go through that shit.
I didn't suspect. What? Oh my god. Yeah, unfortunately it died. My money is betting on Barry losing to Jupiter, and we call it correctly because as soon as we reach the lake, Jupiter's already leaving. Veilstone HQ. Long, simple, and boring. Magnezone easily swept the Cyrus fight, so we're headed
The Cyrus fight's pretty much a joke right here.
Coronet. Long, simple, and boring. There is a 2v2 fight against the Galactic Commanders, but again,
It's no problem.
Magnezone swept the fight. Distortion World. Long, simple, and boring. Except this time,
This one could be a
Cyrus was
problem.
a massive challenge. His opener was a Houndoom, which gets intimidated by my Gyarados opening, I thought I could simply go for the kill with Aqua Tail, but it bit me first with a Thunder Fang for
Crit.
just half of my health. Thankfully though,
Ah,
Aqua Tail does kill the Houndoom. He sent out his own
imagine.
Gyarados, which I intimidated with Luxray to reduce the Ice Fang damage.
That's Earthquake.
However, I didn't anticipate the Q on the
Watch
Gyarados because it
out.
outsped and dealt
Well then,
massive
never
damage.
mind.
Again though, we were able to one-shot with a Spark. The next Pokemon he sent out was a
Leave
Weavile,
out.
a freebie
I
since I
wish I
knew
had
he didn't have any
Pursuit.
fighting moves. I clicked Magnet Bomb on Magnezone,
Wait, does that break
expecting to
break?
kill, and
No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, it freezes here, doesn't it?
that was a crit. Okay. Oh my
Here,
god.
freeze.
I try to recover from this misfortune by swapping to Medicham, but the sheer damage from Weavile is too great.
Funny
I
enough, do you guys
ultimately
know
decide that
Weavile
I
is
have
actually
to
his
sack
ace?
Medicham to bring in my
Oh my
Intimidate
god,
move.
it's sack
Luxray
Medicham.
comes in, layering
Dude.
on an Intimidate. I fully expected Luxray to be able to kill from this range after tanking an Ice Beam,
Wow.
but Spark barely did anything. Luxray, I'm sorry. You're just not good enough. You're too slow, and you have a shit move pool,
True.
and you don't deal nearly
True.
enough damage. The only thing
True.
good about you is that you kind of look cool, so I'm sorry, but moving forward,
Luxray is ass. Say
you
it
will
with me,
go off to be
folks.
part of our
Luxray
future
is
team.
ass. Dude,
You're fired.
Luxray, like, actually falls off so fucking hard in Platinum, dude. It's actually insane. Like, definitely one of the most overrated Pokemon of all time, for sure.
I bring in Gyarados for a second
Thing fucking
Intimidate
sucks.
and set up a Dragon Dance. Now that I outspeed the Weavile, I hit an Aqua Tail for the kill. Again,
Imagine
I
he misses.
fully expected Aqua Tail to be able to kill the next Honchkrow, but it held on in the red and knocked out my Gyarados.
Oh,
I
you lost Gyarados, dude. That's such a. Oh no, that thing is so good in Elite Four. Oh no. Oh no, that dude. How do you lose to
brought in
Gyarados,
Gastrodon as
man?
Honchkrow heals
That
up
thing is so
and set up a Rain Dance
strong.
while tanking a Drill Peck. This was it.
Gyarados is
It
also like really fucking good in
was the end.
DPPLU as well.
My team wasn't even that bad. Okay, maybe I should have trained out my HM employee, but still, I think I got pretty unlucky here. Especially Magnezone. It got crit and frozen on the first turn. And it's not like I can
Honestly,
just unfreeze it.
maybe you
Or,
could have just like, dude. Honestly, just okay. So I'm gonna let y'all in on something. After you do the double battle, you're not forced to go into the distortion world. Honestly, he should have just had a better fucking Cyrus team. Like, this isn't, dude. Yeah, just bring out a better Cyrus team next time. Like,
maybe I could. It was at this point that I remember that Honchkrow has a move Heat
Heat
Wave on its
Wave.
moveset. And from my knowledge, the AI does not factor in weather when it sees a kill. I swapped into Magnezone and clicked Discharge since I knew the Honchkrow was faster.
Yep,
Okay,
that
yeah,
is true. It
perfect,
does not factor
perfect.
weather.
Defrost me, defrost me,
However,
defrost me. Yes, perfect.
okay. I was gonna say however, because I was hoping for a crit there. Uh, imagine. But yeah, so how, yeah, in case you guys don't know, AIs don't calculate for weather, meaning it when it goes for a kill, it's like, oh, heat wave kills. They don't calculate for the weather. So like they don't know that the rain will like cut the heat wave damage in half. And then when a Pokemon that's frozen gets hit by a fire move, it thaws out. So that was a good, yeah, that was a smart play.
We're back in this, boys. Crobat came out, and I don't exactly
He gets
remember his
outsped here.
moveset, but Magnezone is in no shape to battle. I
You can sack
sacrifice
the
my HM
barrel,
slot
yeah.
and bring in Gastrodon who can still
That's
take
like
a
the play.
flinch. He lands an Air Slash,
Crit,
and
flint,
Gastrodon
flinch, flinch,
flinches.
flinch.
Okay, okay, a little bit unlucky, but maybe Surf can one-shot in the rain. Who knows? A second Air Slash hits,
Didn't there, it say rain
another
stopped?
flinch. Great. Well, now Gastrodon's dead. Turns out that Crobat didn't actually have any moves to counter Magnezone, so had I just stayed in, Gastrodon would still be alive. But hey, you can't be perfect. And considering how many flinches and status conditions I had to pull through, I think this was more of me having bad luck than me not.
Oh my god, he nearly wiped his Cyrus. That's insane, bro. Pro Nuzlocke, by the way. Um, Let me check this out real quick. Wait, so the Crobat has nothing, bro? Let's see. Oh, it's Confused Ray Air Slashed. Yeah, okay.
Being prepared. Good news,
I
guys.
don't know.
Volcano
I never really have a Magnezone in my runs, in Platinum.
was incredibly easy. I had plenty of ground types on my team, so we snatched that 8th badge easily. Victory Road! Long, simple, and boring. But we did catch a Gabite as our encounter, which was very
Whoa, whoa,
encouraging.
whoa, that's bad.
Barry again was no problem because he didn't bother to level up his Pokemon, so we were battling at an advantage.
Come on,
Six
man.
hours and 30 minutes in.
Oh,
We
is
have
this Cowboy Bebop?
plenty of time. I take a moment
Nice.
to gather up a team, and by a moment, I mean an hour, but considering how unprepared I've been throughout this run, there's no
That's a
better
very good
feeling
Elite
than
Four
now
team,
to be
actually.
so
Wait, this
prepared.
is actually a really good Elite Four team. Garchomp itself can literally just sold this Elite Four, but also yeah, Tentacle's really fucking good in the Elite Four. Weavile can also beat Cynthia as long as you don't get Omni boosted on and crit by Spiritomb Silverwind. Roserade can literally solo Bertha, except Gliscor. Yeah, but maybe watch out for Gliscor. Crobat's a good pivot, U-turn, flying stuff. Like overall, just really solid mon. Magnezone, yeah,
First
that's
up,
nice.
AA
Yeah,
Ron.
yeah. Tentacruel and Garchomp can definitely solo Flame as well.
And Mega sets up a double team to boost its evasiveness, but Crobat does manage to land a fly to kill. Drapion comes out next, seeing an Ice Fang as a hit, so I swap in a Tentacruel who can 1v1 the Drapion for the kill as well. I equip Garchomp with Fire Fang to exactly counter the Scizor, and I pivot to Crobat to 1v1 the Heracross. Unfortunately, seems like I've said unfortunately 100 times already, but Crobat
Miss
manages to
Stone
take a
Edge
5% miss chance and dies to Stone Edge. Cringe. Garchomp revenge kills a Heracross, and Magnezone ends the Vespi Queen. One battle in, with one
unfortunate.
death already. Just great.
This is maybe why Staraptor is better because you get Brave Bird.
Bertha was also trouble. Roserade killed the Whiscash easily.
That's where like Staraptor is better in those scenarios where like you're using it as like a actual offensive mon instead of like instead of a pivot
But when it came down to the
utility
Gliscor,
mon.
I knew switching into Tentacruel would be risky. We were faster and were strong
Whoa,
enough to
whoa,
kill with an
whoa!
Ice Punch.
Tentacruel has like
EQ could never
half
kill us except
his
for
defense
exactly
compared to special
one
defense.
crit roll, so we were golden. There's nothing I could have done about that though, because I don't have a Crobat to take it. Oh, so unlucky! What is
Got
this?
crit again, man.
Weavile finishes the Gliscor with an Ice Punch, Garchomp kills a Golem and a Rhyperior, and Hippowdon goes down with a Grass Knot. Another Elite Four, another death. No way we fuck up Flint, right?
Dude, you can
Unfortunately,
literally just spam
I'm just
Earthquake.
kidding. No, Flint was an
I was
easy
about to
game
say.
sweep. But seriously though, Lucian was, unfortunately, very demanding. We started off well by killing Mr. Mime with a Night Slash, but I was not
How many
expecting
sword
Flint to
stance do
come
you
out
set up?
at all. I pivoted to
You
Garchomp
got
and
plus
Sword
6, you
Stance
can
while
sweep
tanking the
Lucian.
Psycho Cut, and a plus 2 EQ knocked out the Gallade. Another Night Slash also took down the Alakazam. The problems arose when Bronzong was sent in. Since Bronzong is so tanky, my plan was to slowly chip at him until he got low enough for a strong attack to kill. This would prevent him from getting healed up, but I messed up the order of my attacks and missed one turn of chip damage. Roserade tried to deal the killing blow, but it managed to survive and retaliated with a Psychic, knocking out another one of my Pokemon. As I thought, Bronzong did heal up with a full restore, but I was able to set up a Sword Stance with Garchomp and
This
revenge
is
kill the
Levitate
Fire Fang.
Bronzong, so yeah, Fire Fang should
Eventually,
do a good
Espeon also
amount.
went down, and we were through the Elite Four. 8 hours
You
in,
can literally solo the whole Elite Four of Garchomp. So yeah, there you go.
3 Pokemon left. Could I beat the champion? Let's find out. After a bit of planning, I came up with a strategy that should work if nothing unlucky happens. The plan was to set up as much as possible and sweep. Here's how it went. Remember, as long as Spiritomb doesn't crit us, it doesn't get an Omni boost, then we're golden. Sword Stance once. Silver Wind. Okay, good, good, good. It's not Shadow Ball. We do not want Shadow Ball.
Oh, you equip the berry so you could get more sword stance up, yeah. And crit won't do that
Oh my
much. Oh, that sucks ass.
crit and Omni Boost on the same turn. We can't win anymore since we can no longer kill, and now the run is lost. But I wanted to try again. My plan was dependent on nothing unlucky happening, and I just wanted to see how good my planning skills were if everything did go according to plan. So again,
All
I went
according to
with Sword
Keikaku.
Stance, Spiritomb lands a Silver Wind, and... Oh my god, what are you... Of course, just my luck. Even when I've already admitted defeat, the game still rubs it in my face. What's even worse is that if everything really did go according to plan, then I actually would have won here. Weavile would have been able to sweep, and I would have completed this challenge. But of course,
Should
I
use my
have to live
Togekiss
up to the
strap,
goal.
bruh. Oh, also Togekiss could also, yeah, kill when it died to the damn Heracross. That's tough. That is tough. Well, unfortunately, that will be a challenge fail then for him. just tough. Yeah, a bunch of rules for luck, but also like I'll plan for that shit, man. Like you're a pro Nuzlocker, you gotta cover for every statistical thing that could fuck you. So, honestly, um, you like the way like some of the team plannings and like the way he just played out some scenarios because he was too much in a hurry. Like he rushed things. Like that is just like you should not be doing that. Like don't do that. Okay, just don't do that. Just don't like. I know a lot of people will fuck up in those locks, and a lot of it will be from like impatience or like misplays from like not paying attention or something. But you gotta keep that shit to a minimum, or else you're just gonna keep repeating those mistakes. Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. It's gone saying out. Peace.